So my name is Sue Oldham and I work at St Mary's Church. I work here full time and I run a programme called Pathway, which is a mentoring scheme for adults and addicts. We also have some other ministries we run. We have a free community cafe every Wednesday afternoon. We have a programme called Celebrate Recovery, which is on a Monday night, which helps people with addictions. And we also do a monthly thing we call The Gathering at the Well in Leamington, which is more about making church accessible to people who would normally find church a bit off-putting. So I came to St Mary's in 2004. I had been an addict and an alcoholic all my life. I'd suffered from depression and anxiety. They were very, very bad years. They were awful. Terrible things kept happening. In the midst of it all, I had 3 children. My youngest son is now 24. He went to camping school. He really did well there despite everything. He did really well and he got an MA in physics and he's now got a really well-paid job in computing. So never give up. But yeah, so when I came to St Mary's, I went on this pathway scheme and it really changed my life. So I used to have a weekly mentoring session and then they got me doing an Alpha course. Now, I'd been a Christian as a teenager, young teenager. I used to go to a church in Nillington. We had a youth club and a choir, and I loved it. I really did. I loved Jesus. But I drifted away when I got to about 15, 16. And it felt like I'd come back. And on this weekend, this Alpha course, we went on a weekend away, and I gave my life to Jesus again. And everything's changed since then. So my life has really been transformed. I've been transformed. My children's lives have been transformed. They're all grown up now. They've got kids of their own, teenagers of their own. But yeah, everything changed. So we had more money for a start. I was able to work again properly. We started going on holidays. I remember the first holiday I took my lad on in a caravan in Cornwall. I learnt to drive. I now run Pathway Ministries and all the other ministries that we do with the people who are kind of living on the edge, on the margins. And I'm very passionate about Jesus and I'm very passionate about poverty and helping people get out of poverty. This is why we do a free cafe on a Wednesday afternoon so we can get to know people, community outreach. I feel that there's a lot more to poverty than just not having enough money. It's about having lack of resources. It's about having a difficult home life. Maybe you've got a parent who's mentally ill, got some, really serious issues, or maybe your parents are doing drugs. Maybe you've got some dad in prison. All sorts of things build up in your life to create those difficulties that together come to being poverty. And we very much want to help people. That's what drives me, I think, is to help people get out of that, break free. And I believe that the best way to do that is to give your life to Jesus, because he truly can turn your life around. And we have a saying that comes from the Bible: he who the Son sets free is free indeed. And you can get free of certain problems. I know you can. I was in AA for many years and I stopped drinking. But problems will still keep coming back because until your heart's right, until you've forgiven yourself and the other people in your life, till you've really worked on your emotions, basically you're just carrying a horrible, ravelly ball of gnarly wool of mess around inside you, and it's never really going to go away. So I really wish you all well. I wish you have a lovely Christmas, and and I hope that you've enjoyed today and this church service that you've been attending. Thank you.